If you're over 50 and you've noticed that walking isn't giving you the same results it used to, or maybe your joints feel a little stiffer, your energy dips faster, or your balance just isn't as sharp as before, then you're going to love what I'm about to share. Because there's a simple Japanese exercise, yes, one single exercise, that surgeons, physical therapists, and longevity experts in Japan swear by. And the crazy part? It might actually be better than walking for people over 50. Not just easier, but safer, more joint-friendly, and shockingly more effective at strengthening the muscles that keep you moving, balanced, and pain-free. And once you try it, I promise you, you'll feel the difference in less than 60 seconds. So stay with me because in the next few minutes, you're going to learn the exact movement, how to do it without hurting yourself, and why this simple thing can genuinely make your body feel younger from the inside out. Now let me tell you why this is so exciting. Most people over 50 are told the same thing over and over again. Just walk more. And don't get me wrong, walking is great. But walking doesn't fix weak hips. It doesn't fix poor posture. It doesn't fix knee instability. And it definitely doesn't fix the gradual loss of muscle that starts happening every single year after you hit 50. In fact, many people who walk every day still complain about tight lower backs, stiff knees, or feeling tired way too quickly. So the problem isn't that you're not moving enough, it's that you're not moving the right way. And this is where the Japanese approach is completely different. In Japan, doctors don't just recommend movement, they focus on muscle quality training, small, precise exercises that activate deep support muscles, improve circulation, restore alignment, and unlock mobility without stressing the joints. And the exercise I'm about to show you is the perfect example of that philosophy. It's called the Japanese one-leg stand, and don't let the name fool you. This movement does far more than improve balance. It wakes up the stabilizing muscles around your hips, strengthens your legs in a way walking simply can't, boosts bone density, and retrains your body to stand taller and move with more confidence. And I haven't even told you the best part. You can do it anywhere, you don't need equipment, and it takes less than 1 minute a day. Before I walk you through how to do it, I want you to understand why this exercise became so popular in Japan in the first place. There was a large study led by Japanese surgeons and orthopedic specialists who were trying to figure out why so many people developed dangerous balance issues after age 50. They found that the biggest reason wasn't the feet or the knees or even the spine, it was weak stabilizer muscles, tiny muscles around the hips and core that walking does almost nothing to strengthen. These muscles are responsible for how steady you feel when you walk, how smooth your steps are, how quickly you react if you stumble, and how much pressure your knees take with every step. When those stabilizers get weaker, you start to feel wobbly, steps feel heavier, stairs feel harder, and your knees and back get overloaded. That's when people start to say, "I'm just getting old," but in reality, it's simply a muscle imbalance that nobody ever taught them to correct. That's why Japanese doctors started using this exercise with older patients, especially those struggling with knee pain, hip tightness, or balance issues. And the results were so impressive that it became a nationwide recommendation for healthy aging. So let me explain what makes this exercise so powerful. When you stand on one leg, even just for 10 seconds, your brain and body go into a kind of activation mode. Your core muscles tighten to keep your spine stable. Your hip muscles fire to keep your pelvis level. Your ankle and foot muscles engage to keep you from tipping. And your deep postural muscles, the ones that protect your lower back, activate automatically. It's like turning on the electrical system of your body. And when those systems switch on consistently, even for short bursts, you build strength faster than you would from a slow 30-minute walk. Think of it like this: walking trains movement, but this Japanese exercise trains stability. And stability is the foundation of balance, strength, joint protection, and youthfulness. Once you have stability, every movement you do becomes easier and safer. That's why surgeons approve this exercise, because it strengthens the safety muscles that keep you from falling, straining, or wearing down your joints. Alright, now let's walk through exactly how to do the Japanese one-leg stand so you get maximum benefit and zero risk. First, stand next to a wall or a counter. Not because you'll need it, but because I want you to feel confident and relaxed. Put your weight evenly on both feet. Keep your spine tall, and gently draw your belly in like you're zipping up a jacket. Now slowly lift one foot an inch or two off the ground. That's it. No high knees, no big movement. Just an inch or two. Hold that position and breathe normally. Keep your body relaxed but tall. If you wobble, that's good. That means your stabilizers are waking up. Hold it for 10 seconds and then switch sides. That's one round. If you want to make it a little more effective, try to keep your hips level instead of letting the lifted leg side drop. That small correction activates your deep hip muscles even more. And for those of you who want a gentle challenge, close your eyes for the last 2 seconds. You'll instantly feel your body working harder. But only do that once you're comfortable with the basic version. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Can one little exercise like this really make a difference? And the answer is absolutely yes, if you do it consistently. Let me share what many people report within the first week. They say climbing stairs starts to feel easier. Their steps feel smoother and less heavy. They notice they're standing straighter without even trying. Their lower back feels less stiff when they wake up. And some people even say their knee pain decreases because their stabilizer muscles finally start doing the job they were supposed to do all along. The truth is, small muscles matter. Deep muscles matter. The muscles you can't see in the mirror matter even more than the big ones you can. And the Japanese one-leg stand is one of the simplest ways to turn those muscles back on. But here's where things get even more interesting. This exercise doesn't just strengthen your stabilizers, it also improves circulation throughout your legs. When you stand on one leg, your body has to pump blood more efficiently to the working muscles. That improves oxygen flow, reduces swelling, and helps your joints feel lighter. Japanese researchers found that people who did this exercise daily had better blood flow than people who walked the same amount of time. So if your legs often feel heavy, tired, or swollen by the end of the day, this movement can help restore that light, youthful feeling in your lower body. Now let's talk about balance, because if you're over 50, improving balance is one of the most important things you can do to protect your long-term independence. Losing balance isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injuries after age 50, and the reason so many falls happen is because the brain-to-muscle connection slows down. But here's the good news. This exercise strengthens that connection. When you stand on one leg, your brain is training itself to detect small shifts and make micro-corrections instantly. That reaction time keeps you stable when you trip on a step, lose footing on a slippery floor, or misjudge a curb. Think of it like upgrading your body's internal software. Your muscles don't just get stronger, they get smarter. And stronger muscles keep you safer. Now, I want to share something most people don't know. There's a very specific reason why Japanese longevity experts love exercises like this. They activate what's called the deep core chain. This chain includes your transverse abdominis, pelvic floor muscles, spinal stabilizers, and deep hip rotators. These muscles are like the internal scaffolding of your body. They hold everything in place. When they're strong, you move gracefully. You stand taller. Your joints stay protected. Your digestion improves. Your circulation improves. Even your breathing becomes better. But when these muscles are weak, your hips tilt, your belly protrudes, your back gets tired, and your knees take on way more pressure than they should. The Japanese one-leg stand is one of the few exercises that activates this entire chain at once, without putting stress on your joints, without requiring equipment, and without needing a fitness background. Anyone over 50 can do it safely. Now let's make the exercise even more effective by adding the Japanese micro-engagement technique. This is something physical therapists in Japan teach their patients to multiply the benefits of the movement. It's very simple. When you lift your leg, imagine the standing leg is rooting into the ground like a tree. Do you feel that subtle tightening in your glutes, your thighs, and your core? That's the micro-engagement. It turns the movement from a balance exercise into a strength-building one. And don't worry, you're not tensing hard. It's just a gentle activation. If you're doing it right, you'll feel your posture instantly become taller. Your shoulders relax. Your pelvis aligns. And your breath becomes smoother. This is the Japanese secret. They don't train harder, they train smarter. Tiny adjustments, big results. Now, let's talk about how this exercise compares to walking, because I want you to really understand why I said it might be better than walking for people over 50. Walking is a repetitive movement. It's predictable. Your brain gets used to it. Your muscles switch to autopilot. It's great for your heart, but not so great for rebuilding lost muscle or correcting imbalances. The Japanese one-leg stand, on the other hand, is unpredictable. Your body has to adjust every second. That means your muscles never turn off. You get continuous micro-training. And because the exercise is weight-bearing, it stimulates your bones far more effectively than regular walking. That's why many Japanese doctors recommend it for preventing osteoporosis and maintaining bone density as you age. So while walking is excellent for cardiovascular health, this exercise gives you the added bonus of muscle activation, balance training, bone strengthening, and posture correction, all at once, in less than a minute. Now imagine this. You're doing your normal daily routine. You're waiting for the microwave, brushing your teeth. Those tiny moments are the perfect time to practice the one-leg stand. You don't have to schedule it. You don't need special clothes. You don't need a mat. Just 1 minute total throughout the day. 10 seconds on each leg, 3 rounds. That's it. That's the beauty of it. You build strength without even thinking about it. Let me share something else that surprises a lot of people. This exercise can actually relieve hip and knee pain. And the reason is simple. When the stabilizer muscles wake up, they start supporting your joints the way they were designed to. Your knees stop collapsing inward when you walk. Your hips stop shifting side to side. Your lower back stops doing all the work. Everything becomes aligned. When your body is aligned, pain decreases, sometimes dramatically. That's why so many people who struggled with discomfort for years suddenly feel relief after just a few weeks of this exercise. It's not magic. It's muscle intelligence. You're retraining your body to move the right way. Now I know some of you watching may be thinking, I'm not very strong, or my balance is terrible, or I'm afraid I'll fall. And I want you to hear me clearly. This exercise is made for you. You're supposed to wobble. You're supposed to feel unstable at first. That's the point. The wobbling is literally your body learning. And as long as you stand near a wall or counter, you cannot fall. You're safe the entire time. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. Because every strong person started exactly where you are, with that first 10-second stand. Now let's go even deeper into the benefits, because I want you to feel inspired to commit to this daily. This exercise strengthens your foot muscles, something most people never train. Strong feet improve your arch, reduce foot pain, and improve your walking pattern. It also strengthens the tiny muscles along your spine that help you stand tall. Good posture isn't just about looking younger. It helps your lungs expand better, improves oxygen flow, and reduces fatigue. When you stand taller, your entire body works more efficiently. And here's something you probably didn't expect. This exercise can even help improve your brain health. Balance training activates the cerebellum, the part of the brain responsible for coordination, focus, and reaction time. Studies show that balance exercises can help slow cognitive decline because they challenge the brain in ways walking doesn't. So yes, this one little Japanese movement benefits not just your body but also your mind. Now, let's talk about the long-term impact. If you do this exercise daily for 30 days, here's what you can expect. Your legs will feel stronger. Your steps will feel lighter. Your balance will improve. Your posture will naturally rise. Your joints will feel more stable. Your lower back will feel more supported. Your hips will feel more open and mobile. Your confidence in movement will grow. And because you're using muscles that aging usually switches off, you're literally slowing down the aging process in your lower body. That's why Japanese doctors love these micro-exercises. They keep the body young from the inside. No heavy workouts. No long gym sessions. Just small, powerful movements that add up. Before we wrap up, let me show you a simple upgrade you can add after a few weeks once you're comfortable with the basic version. It's called the Japanese weighted breath. When you lift your leg, take a slow inhale through your nose. As you exhale, gently tighten your core and imagine your body becoming lighter, like your whole torso is lifting upward. This technique engages your diaphragm and deep core muscles. increasing the stability challenge without making the exercise physically harder. It's like adding a layer of inner strength training. This is the kind of mindful movement that Japanese fitness culture is known for: effortless, intentional, and deeply effective. So here's what I want you to do starting today. Just 1 minute. That's all. When you're brushing your teeth, stand on one leg. When you're waiting for your tea to steep, stand on one leg. When you're watching TV, stand on one leg. Make it part of your daily rhythm. You don't need motivation. You don't need discipline. Just attach it to things you already do. Because if you're over 50, the goal isn't to train harder, it's to train smarter. And this Japanese exercise is one of the smartest, simplest, and most powerful movements you can add to your life. Your body deserves to feel stable. Your joints deserve to feel supported. Your steps deserve to feel confident. And you deserve to move through life with strength and ease, at any age. Keep going. Your future self will thank you.